talk about some very unique experiences, and I'm here at the international airport of the Democratic Republic of Congo in Kinshasa. But I am not flying on the passenger area, but I'm here with the Serve Air Cargo, which is one of the largest cargo operators in this country. And these guys actually offered to take my motorcycle to Goma, but considering the problems in that region, I chose not to, but to take the opportunity to fly with them, enjoy the gorillas, and fly back with them.
Yes, check it. 𝐷𝐵𝐺𝐻, yes, speedboat, limit, flaps, another long tube. Position interphone, check it. Small detector, fuel.
38,500 for start. Interphone explore,
You go check this scope, let's clip for start.
Lovely.
On va démarrer la séquence for them.
011. Runway 2, report for push and taxi. Okay, so we copy clear start 101, number 2. I'm calling next for push and taxi to Lego. And large level of cargo on board. I say again, Hampton, copy.
Kinshasa, Sia, ready for takeoff, 0602.
And Sierra, ready for takeoff, runway 06.
100.
Alpha or Alpha, we are ready to stop. Alpha. Start up. Then reach 4
Positive rate.
I could start with a Titanic pose, but definitely I don't want to take any chances. But this is what I'm looking at across the beautiful Lake Kivu. It's a beautiful island out there, and somebody is living there all by themselves. One of the most unique experiences that's lined up for the day ahead is an up-close and personal visit with the Eastern Lowland Gorillas. And I'm here with a friend who I have been connected on the social media platforms, 𝐿𝐢𝐺𝐬𝐻.
Yes.
And you know, we've stayed in touch for a very long time, and we met each other yesterday, and here we are at the Kahuzi-Biega National Park to enjoy what is found in only this part of the world. Well, it looks it's a very beautiful and a very interesting day ahead, and I just can't get to start with it. The vehicle's all set. We will be driven into the national park, and we're gonna trek 10-12 kilometers, and more as we go into the park.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, we are now headed into the Kahuzi-Biega National Park. After a 31-kilometer drive from Bukavu to the entrance of this park, from here we necessarily need to get on board the shuttle service that would take us deeper into this region, and then we get to trek to find a couple of families that have been habituated for people like us, tourists or travelers or adventurers or explorers, to have an up-close and personal experience with the Eastern Lowland Gorillas, which are found only in this part of the world. This is one of the subspecies of the gorillas, and we all are really excited. Yeah. We have a gentleman from Yes. All right, let's see the bumpy ride ahead, what holds us. This is what the road looks like. Well, we've gotten off the shuttle that brought us a fair amount of distance into the national park, and now we are trekking our way up. Jambo.
Jambo, Baba.
Again, welcome at Kahuzi-Biega National Park.
Thank you.
I'm Lambert, this is my name. I'm chief guide, but I can say this is a job in my bladder because this is 27 years. I know the whole story of Kahuzi-Biega National Park, family gorilla. So no briefing here. I know you have all information about Kahuzi-Biega from my colleague 𝐊𝐢𝐳𝐬𝐡𝐚𝐬𝐿 office. So now from here we have to enter in the jungle. But there's a first team jungle, they are going 6 o'clock p.m. to find gorilla. So they found gorilla and they have radio, and now they are communicated to me and they give me the point to the place when we found gorilla. So now from here, I think we have to walk 1 hour, 45 minutes and we close gorilla. You're still too young here, I think no problem. So I can say thank you for your visit for your effort to visit Kahuzi-Biega National Park, because Kahuzi-Biega National Park isn't not benefit only the rangers, not benefit only the visitors, not benefit only Congolese, but just for the wild.
Yes.
And we have to keep to protect very, very good the biodiversity, Kahuzi-Biega National Park, fauna and flora. This period we are, there is a difficult period to get money, so but we get the time to come here and to see those activities tourism we do here in Kahuzi-Biega. When we are here, and we be back and we enjoy it, there is a time just we can help us to promote marketing of Kahuzi-Biega and to promote tourism in Kahuzi-Biega.
Absolutely.
Exactly today, we go to visit Bonane family. If it called the name Bonane because he born 1st January 2003. So there are 8 individuals on this family. 1 silverback Bonane. There are 3 females, and those 3 females, they have names. One is called the Siri, Mukono, and the Nyabade. But Nyabade, this is a local Swahili language. Nyabade, it means mama who shares twins. There's 4 babies on this family, and those babies, they have names. One is called the 𝐃𝐫𝐞𝐲, because the 𝐃𝐫𝐞𝐲 is a co-founder of Kahuzi-Biega National Park. Other one is called Wilungula, and we have 𝐊𝐢𝐧𝐬 and 𝐿𝐢𝐺𝐬. This is 4 names for 4 babies. So now, from here, we have to walk, no mask. But when we close gorilla, we have to keep very, very good the mask. The mask, why? I know before COVID here in Kahuzi-Biega, we had to use mask here. But when we close gorilla, exactly, the first one we have to respect 7-meter distance to gorillas. But sometimes it will be difficult. This Kahuzi-Biega and our forest is very dense. And when we close gorilla, it's very important for the mask. The mask, why? Because we have to protect this species grower who we have here in Kahuzi-Biega, never we can find in the wild. Why also? Just to protect our visitors, to protect the rangers, to protect the community around Kahuzi-Biega National Park. You know, if no gorilla here in Kahuzi-Biega, there is no life of the rangers here in Kahuzi-Biega. And if no rangers here, just no life for our gorilla here. We have just to protect them very, very good. This is a place where we're visiting this species of grower here in Kahuzi-Biega. There are some sectors also visit gorilla, Mount Rwanda, Uganda, and also here in DRC, Virunga National Park. But I know in the briefing you have the behaviors about grower here in Kahuzi and Mount Gorilla. So I don't take a long time here for the briefing, but we're happy for our visit, and we're happy for your presence here. Just have a time to see the fauna of Kahuzi-Biega, have a time to see the flora of Kahuzi-Biega, and when we be back, we advise for to promote tourism here in Kahuzi-Biega. I say again, thank you, and I wish everybody a good visit. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Let's together enjoy Kahuzi-Biega.
That's communication. We are momentarily stopped because the gorilla trackers are somewhere ahead of us, who's coming down to guide us the last stretch before we near the family of gorillas that are in this part of the region. It's very thick. Thank you. Okay, the trackers meet. But how are we going there? That's a million dollar question. Yeah. Right? There they are. Is he a pygmy?
Yes, those ones are Pygmy.
Oh, okay, all right. All right, Jumbo. So these are the pygmies, the native to this region, and they are the trackers. This is getting really exciting. Absolutely exciting. Well, the path is so narrow and the height is so less. My pygmy friend.
Pili.
Pili Pili? Your name is Pili Pili? Nice.
C'est moi, monsieur Changalira Mwendanapo, Pygmy.
Pygmy. Nice. So these are the trackers that are leading us to the gorillas. The path is just as tall as they are, and they need to really cut the branches to let tall people like us to go through. So just to give you a fair comparison,
Yes.
that's the pygmy at the same height.
Okay. We are inside Kahuzi-Biega National Park.
Yeah. Thank you. I guess we have been walking for the last hour or more, I'm not sure. And it's about 15-20 minutes since we met the trackers who are pygmies. And they are now leading us to the point where they have located the gorilla families which slept overnight. And sometimes even they are confused as to the road that they took to meet us, but they're pretty much sure that what direction they need to head. Now that's the essence of travel, the direction that you need to go. And they're just creating a path. Sometimes the path is already there, but sometimes they need to chop the branches and take us along. Yeah, so there are red ants all over, fire ants they call it, and just a minute we stop, they are all over our legs. I'm not wearing the right shoes, that's a mistake I made, but I was never prepared for this much of wilderness. I always seem to underestimate anything that I get away from the motorcycle. Well, look at them. Just chop. They're hardly 4.5 feet tall, but they know what they're doing. They study the route and they know where the gorillas have settled for the night. Yeah. Well, tourism need to bounce back for the simple reason that there is a huge livelihood for these people, which depends purely on us visiting them, possibly tipping them, and keeping them busy to take tourists to watch one of the most endangered species in the world. don't hear anybody. Well, if you can hear the helicopters, those are the UN helicopters hovering around, and the location that I'm in just makes me feel like I'm in the Jurassic Park. We've been walking for quite a bit now, and the pygmies ahead of us are trying their best to communicate with the team that is with the gorillas, but there's been little luck. Are we lost? Okay, we are taking a roundabout. Well, there's a lot of communication going on between the two pygmies and our guide Lambert. I'm not able to understand their language, but 𝐿𝐷𝐷𝐷𝐷, what are they saying?
So they are looking for their friends who are next to the gorillas. So now they have lost the sign. Huh? That's why we are like looking and looking. But soon we're gonna find them.
Yeah, we have to find them.
Yes, we have to
Unless you can provide me tented accommodation here for the night, with all the luxuries built in it.
No, we will not sleep there. Here, sorry.
I'm just joking. Yeah, yeah. But then, you know, it's amazing to see. Okay, need to catch up, else we're gonna get left behind. But it's amazing to see the coordination that these guys have been doing. It's really hard work to track the gorillas and see their resting place of the night, and then take us so that it becomes easier. Something that I thought should be across all the national parks. Went to the Etosha to see the elephants and the lions, but nothing. So if those guys, the rangers out there, could do the tracking and keep it ready, would be great. But then, wishful thinking, huh? But for now, we are lost, but we seem to be headed in the right direction. Now figure that out, what I'm trying to tell you. Well, they always say the destination is not the main thing, it's the journey that matters. And we've been walking for close to 2.5 hours, right? And we seem to be a little lost, but not really. Well, no good things are easy in life. And you had
No easy things are good in life.
That's it, yeah. So we are still headed up, but it's been a fabulous group. We are tolerating. We need to have a lot of patience. You cannot rush in here. Well, finally we've been connected to group 3, who are the closest to the gorillas, and now we are walking here. Smells nice. Well, we haven't seen him yet, but he's done the big job.
Yeah. Take mask, please, mask. Don't breathe with the movement. Take your mind. Hello guys. Wait a moment.
Vamos, pô.
Obrigado, para assistir aqui. Slowly, my friend. Don't tell all the No.
So, a real life experience. Taking water from the stream within this beautiful jungle and drinking it right out of the 𝐃𝐫𝐞𝐚𝐬 thermo flask.
It was
It's
nice.
so
Very
chill.
cold.
Yeah. You know, Svek, we've had a long trek today.
Yes.
We've been trekking for over 4 hours, almost, and we still have a long way to go.
Yeah, like almost 2 hours. Huh?
Another 2 hours to go. But today has been not so interesting, a little disappointing, but nonetheless, that's what wildlife sighting is all about. But the silverback fellow gave all his time. He was so patient with us, took us around, showed his babies, all in the bushes, had a nice time playing, and then we need to call it a day because it'll start to get dark.
Yes.
Right? So we
call it a day.
We call it a day.
Yeah. Thank you, Mama.
It's really tough.
It has
Yeah, maybe take off the shoe.
Yeah, we can check it.
Well, we are back from a trek that's almost taken. We left here at 10:30 in the morning. Guys, what is the time? Is it 4:30?
4:30?
Yeah? Okay. So 10:30 to 4:30, that's 6 hours of walking to have a look at the lowland gorillas. We've been lucky. We've been really unlucky with the route. We've walked through swamps. We've walked through some of the craziest, dense, narrow, no roads, no trails. But these guys have been really fabulous, and I guess everybody deserves a round of applause, guys, for all y'all. A round of applause to each of you. Pili Pili, you're my favorite. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, that brings an end to an experience of a lifetime. For the moment.
I'll never do it again.
Did you say that?
I'll never do it again. This is my second time. I must be crazy.
No, that she's speaking for herself. Get an opportunity, I guess I would definitely want to come back here again, spend more time. Apparently, the junction where we hop onto the shuttle that brings us to this point, they have accommodation and lodging facilities. I am hard pressed for time, but I believe I've had enough for a day. I really want to record these emotions right at the spot where I've finished them, and I guess I've just about done it right. I encourage each of you, to take some time out and come to the Democratic Republic of Congo, whichever part of the country you land, but make sure you land in Goma, take the speedboat to Bukavu, and get organized with a good load of guides. For me, 𝐃𝐫𝐞𝐴 has been my man. He's really been on top of things for me, coordinated since a long time. I don't remember when, and he's made sure that I have a great experience with these guys. It's been nice, and I guess we will call it a day. And I guess this is what the end of the day looks like. Do we all have the energy to do some more walking?
Yeah.
Yes. Just in case the shuttle doesn't come, we walk down, right? Yes. Well, that's it. Well, just heading back to Bukavu after a very beautiful experience at Kahuzi-Biega National Park. Yeah, that's my friend 𝐿𝐢𝐧𝐬𝐡, who's been through the day, and we've just stopped here to just capture this beautiful landscape. It's just beautiful, right?
It's beautiful.
So that's the Bukavu airport, somewhere out there. And we would now go almost 30 plus kilometers to reach the town of Bukavu. And I'm dreading the 5 to 8 kilometers of you know what. But it's fun. Well, it's been nice. It's been a beautiful experience. And for people who are seeing this video to this length, I would definitely encourage you guys to reach out to people like 𝐿𝐢𝐧𝐬𝐡, and get their guidance to reach this beautiful place and experience the lowland gorillas the way one would really want to. There's no point in following a YouTube channel, there's no point in following somebody's Instagram or Facebook page and looking at those pictures and videos and drooling about it. Plan a trip. This country is absolutely safe. I think you guys must look at opportunities to fly out of your own country and reach this beautiful country. Cheers, guys. Okay, Django, the chauffeur. I'm sure you guys know 𝐿𝐢𝐧𝐬𝐡 and Judith. And Judith is also part of the team with 𝐿𝐢𝐧𝐬𝐡 who are trying to promote the tourism in Congo. Well, we are now headed towards the Virunga National Park. Though we would not be able to get in there, I just told 𝐿𝐢𝐧𝐬𝐡, hey, you know what, I would like to see the flow of the lavas that came out from Virunga. And I have a very tight schedule, but in spite of that, he's been kind enough to take me there. Apparently, the most recent eruption of the Virunga or the Nyiragongo volcano happened on the 22nd of May 2021. Is that right, Judith? Yes. Perfect. And prior to that, the volcano erupted sometime back in 2002. 2002. Yes. Lovely. Okay, so the most recent eruption of 2021 May, apparently it almost reached the outskirts of the town of Goma, but the one of 2002, how bad was that?
It actually reached Goma, and so many people had to move from Goma to the nearby villages.
It went into Goma and the nearby villages?
Not into the nearby villages, but into Goma, and then people had to move from Goma to other villages. And when we came back, it was empty, stones everywhere, but we had to build again. And
wow, so technically Goma was rebuilt after 2002?
Yes, it was rebuilt, all of it, almost.
Wow.
Yes.
And guys, here we are. This is the Nyiragongo volcano, or most famously known as the Virunga. Isn't this beautiful? Well, this was not very clear from the town of Goma. And so, well, one good thing about tourism, I was just telling them, the roads towards Virunga are really brilliant, which was very much unlike the roads to the Kahuzi-Biega. It was a torture. I'm being very honest, it was a torture, but good that the municipality here has made sure that the road towards the Virunga is well maintained and kept, so that people like us can really enjoy what we want to, coming to this part of the world and enjoying the world famous, one of the most active volcanoes. All right, over and out before the road gets bad.
Yeah,
well, we've just got off at a point where the lava flow was at its maximum, and the eruption just lasted for a few hours, which started at around 7 in the evening and lasted till about 4 in the morning, by which time there was so much of lava that got erupted, and you know, it came down all the way from there. That's the Nyiragongo or the Virunga, and it came down from there. It's flowed down all the way here, and you know, there are people using this the volcanic ash for their construction activities, and as you can see, there are excavators which are loading, and this is the way that would head towards Rwanda. So apparently the lava came flowing down this way and stopped there, and then diverted its route towards the town of Goma. So this is where it stopped, and then the lava started flowing on the other side and went all the way down on the other side of the mountain towards the village. So massive moulds or blocks of frozen lava, dried up lava. I'm gonna carry some pieces for my collection. Now what I readily realized is a lava is a lava. The last time I felt the lava was, the dried up lava was in the Deception Island in Antarctica. And when I picked up one of these here, this is slightly more blackish when compared to the one in Antarctica, which was more rustic. I'm not sure how the composition gets into, but what I realize is the weight is almost the same. So a lava is a lava. All right. The destruction appears to have been pretty magnanimous. Judith, can you throw some insight into this?
The recent eruption started from the hole that we can see here. When it started, and the lava started going on this side of Rwanda, because Rwanda is just nearby there on those mountains. And it started going there, and after a while it's just changed the direction and started going towards Goma. So it started going on that side and on this side. Yes.
And the eruption was just for a few hours.
Yeah, it started at 7 p.m. if I'm not wrong, and stopped at around 2 a.m. or 3 in the morning.
And by which time there was so much of lava that was spluttered out?
I think it was around 8 or 11, around that time there.
Wow.
9 to 11.
That was the maximum eruption time.
Yes, it's really started. It was like it's actually erupted from 7 to 2 a.m. I think so. Because it stopped, people were already leaving Goma, and because even us, we started going out of Goma, and we were told, no, it has stopped, now let's go back home. We were actually going outside Goma, and then we came back home because it stopped. We came back at around 4 a.m.
Did many people lose their lives?
Not so many people, not so many people. I don't have the exact number, but it's not so many people. Some people died because they lived on this side, and while they were in Goma, and they wanted to cross this part here while the lava was still hot, and that gas killed some people. Yes.
Thank you, Judith. Let's. Okay, I'm here in Goma, and one very interesting mode of transport that I saw, and I believe it's called the 𝐶𝐸𝐴, and they have a monument dedicated to this. Isn't this nice? Isn't this nice? So now I'm gonna track a real guy who's riding this and then show it to you. Isn't this beautiful? Really beautiful. Well, the trip to Goma, Bukavu has finally ended. I'm taking the flight back to Kinshasa. A fabulous experience of what has transpired over the last 72 hours ever since I left Kinshasa to Goma, to Bukavu, to Goma, and back to Kinshasa. I came in flying the Boeing 727. I'm now flying the Boeing 737. A similar aircraft that I had flown across the Atlantic. Again, an experience of sitting in the cockpit and flying back with the captain and the co-pilot. It's been really a fantastic and a fabulous experience to fly with Surveyor Cargo. These are experiences that you don't get to enjoy or experience in an everyday basis. And this has definitely been a very, very, very unique experience in my Odyssey so far. So this is what the flight looks like that I will be traveling, and I'm looking forward to reaching Kinshasa later in the evening today. And well, another 2-hour flight and another 3 days, and I would be bidding goodbye to this beautiful country called the Democratic Republic of Congo. I'm going to tell all about this experience when I get to land. You might just want to have a look at the chairs that they're sitting. This is absolute fun. All these things can happen only in this part of the world. Trust me, guys.